Is Donald Trump a student and master of the 1930s? Is Greenland a hint? I do not hate Donald Trump, and he has a genuine mandate. When he doesn't rule out taking Greenland via military force, it makes me think of a certain German leader wanting more living space. Because YouTube is very woke, I can't mention that leader's name within the first 90 seconds of this video, without getting blocked. Before I talk about the similarities, I think the Donald has the unique power of determining whether the political and economic system, which has been in place for the last 80 years, survives or falls in the world, depends on the next 4 years. Here are some more similarities. 1. Economic turmoil. 1930s. The Great Depression led to widespread unemployment, economic instability, and dissatisfaction with political elites. Mike, today, economic inequality, job insecurity, and financial crises, e.g., the 2008 recession and COVID-19 disruptions, have fueled political unrest and distrust in established institutions. 2. Rise of populist leaders. 1930s. Leaders like Adolf Hitler in Germany, Benito Mussolini in Italy, and Franklin D. Roosevelt in the U.S. leveraged public discontent by promoting nationalistic or socially reformative policies. Today, populist figures have emerged globally, appealing to anti-elite sentiments and nationalist ideologies, e.g., Donald Trump, Jair Bolsonaro, Viktor Orban. 3. Nationalism and protectionism. 1930s. Many countries turned inward, adopting protectionist policies, e.g., tariffs like the U.S. Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, to safeguard domestic economies. Today, similar trends of trade protectionism and isolationist policies have resurfaced in some regions, coupled with anti-immigrant rhetoric. 4. Scapegoating minorities. 1930s. Minority groups, especially Jews, were blamed for economic and social problems in Europe. Today, anti-immigration sentiments and xenophobia have risen, with minority groups often being the target of political rhetoric. 5. Distrust in traditional institutions. 1930s. Disillusionment with democratic systems led to the rise of authoritarian regimes in parts of Europe. Today, skepticism toward governments, mainstream media, and international organizations has contributed to political polarization and increased support for unconventional leaders. Differences. 1. Globalization. 1930s. International cooperation was minimal, and economic nationalism dominated the political landscape. Today, despite populist rhetoric, global trade, interconnectivity, and international alliances remain strong, though challenged. 2. Communication technology. 1930s. Information dissemination was limited to newspapers, radio, and speeches. Today, social media, X, Elon Musk, Facebook, and TikTok accelerates the spread of populist narratives, misinformation, and political mobilization. Conclusion. I have no conclusion because Donald Trump, uniquely for the first time, he can determine the course of history. Personally, I can't get the thought out of my head. Disabled people were the first to be placed in concentration camps, 1934. People please comment, tell me what you think, or tell us your own conclusion. Thanks for watching, and here are my other YouTube channels and my Ko-fi page if you want to give me a tip. For outrageous thoughts. Laugh out loud.